Hi, we're gonna do an in-depth tutorial for this eye look. Hey, I thought we would just do like a more in-depth tutorial on how I do like my colorful black smoky eyes, if that made sense. So today I'm gonna do like a black to blue smoky eye. I'm using the Blend Bunny Blends palette. Mine is super beat up because it's incredible and I love it. But you can use like whatever palette you have that has like a deep, medium, light blue, and a black. That's all you need. And so I'm going to start off with some brushes. These are all pretty similar, but they're like slightly smaller and they're like a little bit domed, except for the last one, which is pretty fluffy. So I'm going to start with my smallest, most dense brush. I'm going to get some black. Oh, I have the P. Louise eye base on. And I just kind of put it on with my finger like this. Sorry, I should have put that on camera, but so I got black on my brush. I'm gonna tap out my base, and then I'm gonna get it all the way up to the crease. I'm adding the black all over the lid and up to the crease, and a little bit past the crease, but not much, just like right on the edge. And if you're doing this, do your eyes first so that way you don't have to worry about fallout at all. I usually do my eyes first, unless I'm doing like a liner look that doesn't have eyeshadow, then I do my base first. Oh, can you guys see what I'm doing? Sorry, I wasn't looking at my viewfinder. And the black shade is just covering the lid. And if your eyes are two different shapes, now would be the time to try to make them somewhat even. And then I'm just gonna go back over again on the edges of the black and just lightly tap a little more over the edge just to like blur it a little bit. But that's what the transition shade is for. So now I'm going in with my next brush that's a little bit bigger in a deep dark blue. Oop. If you get transfer on your lid from your base back onto the black, that means you didn't go high enough with the black. So let's go a little bit higher. Okay. And now with this second shade is when you're going to start building your shape out more. So I want it to wing out a little bit. You don't have to do a wing, but that is what I like. one eternity later. No, I'm kidding. This usually doesn't take too long. Oh, didn't mean to block you off. I didn't mean to block you off. That song is so annoying. It's like, yeah, I did have to block you and delete your number, obviously. And when I'm building out my wing shape for the smoky eye, I'm starting small because I'm gonna use bigger brushes going out, so it's gonna. We still have more ways to go. But we're starting to flick it out a little bit. All right. Now I'm gonna just like smudge again the edges. It's not really, it's just like a light tapping over the edge. It's not supposed to be perfect in this step. Whoops. I guess I can take my headphones out. Okay. And now I'm going in with my next brush, which is slightly bigger. And whenever I'm doing my eyeshadow, I always keep a towel on my lap so I can like wipe off my brushes while I'm working. So much easier. Now we got the medium blue. And again, we're just going over that same edge and we're gonna pull it out a little bit farther this time. And every time you add a new color, a new transition, you're gonna pull the wing out farther. Oh, I was staring down the whole time. I gotta get better with my camera angles and stuff, I'm sorry. We're getting somewhere. And the same on the other side. Or, you know, you could do two different colors if you want to do two different colors. Why not? Blue eyeshadow is my favorite. Makes me feel like a badass. Whoop. And with these shadows, you can always tap over the edges if you want to correct your shape. Some shadows don't let you do that, but these ones are awesome and they do. Close enough. And then I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and my lightest blue shade. And we're going to go over the edges. Oh, yeah. Is there a little teal stuck to my brush still? Yes, but you know what? I think that makes it look cooler. What time do I have? 14 minutes. And honestly, if the edge isn't perfect, we can go in when we're doing our foundation and correct it a little bit better. pretty. Hell yeah. Sometimes people look at my makeup and they're like, I just don't have the patience. And I'm like, kind of neither do I. Because, like, I'm, like, actively doing it. And I'm like, I just want it on already. Yeah. Now we've got it, like, winged out. Blended. And whenever you're blending, you want to make sure your lightest shade is going to be able to blend into your skin tone. So, like, this is light enough that I can... Or if you're a dark skin tone, you want to be able to blend that into that too. Cool. So now I'm just going to repeat the same steps on the bottom. I don't know if you guys... Should we film that? No. I'm just going to go repeat the same steps on the bottom, put on my base and some glitter, and I'll show you at the end. I lied. I'm going to show you how to do the bottom. I figured I might as well because I'm already doing it. So where is it? I'm going to start with, like, this is an eyebrow brush, but it's, like, perfect for getting in your waterline. And then I got, like, a really, really, really skinny flat brush for going underneath my waterline. And then, I'm not going to use that one. And then, like, a fluffy smudge brush to blend it all together. So the bottom lash line is always going to be a more simple version. So I'm going to start with just some black. Or if you like black eyeliner, you could do black eyeliner, but this stays on me better. And when I'm doing the top, I don't care about fallout, but when I'm doing the bottom, I try to be a little more careful. And I'm actually, like, smudging it, can you see? Smudging it in between the lashes, too. So I don't get any gaps. And it's fine if it's messy, because we can fix it. And when I say it's fine if it's messy, like, look, can you guys see? It's, like, kind of messy. But then, you want it like that so you can get it, like, in between the lashes. I'm just going to grab my little, the thing that I put on my base with, and just, boop, go right over the edge. Clean it up. And I'm going to do one eye at a time with this. And I'm using the medium blue. I'm going to skip the darker one this time. And get it right up in there. Hold up. Man down, man down. That's better. Yeah, yeah. And then the same on the other side. And yes, you have to make the funny face. It's important. And you can connect it to the shadow up top. You don't have to. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Right, so we got the black, we got the medium, and we're gonna go with the smudgy smudge with the lightest blue. You're gonna tap it to get the pigment on, and then you can brush it. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm gonna do my foundation. All right, I got my base done. So you could just like throw on a lash and like stop here. But my favorite way to do a smoky eye, a black smoky eye, is adding glitter to it. So I'm gonna start off with like a finer like highlighter. This is Skywalker from Kaleidos. Or is it Space Age? I don't know. It's either called Skywalker or Space Age. And I'm getting it on like a flat brush. And this is gonna be like my glitter base. I'm going on the inner corner. Oh. And I'm bringing it like up towards the brow too a little bit from the inside. Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna do a little on the lid. Starting at the center and then like blending it out from the center. See? And then I'm gonna have a little extra fun and I'm gonna put a chunky glitter on top of that. This is the Mostly Ghostly from Jelly Winks. I love, where is it? I love this one. It's so pretty. They dry out really easy, but you could just throw like a little water back on there and it'll rehydrate easily. Or setting spray. Just get it wet. And then I'm gonna use like a smaller flat brush. And just tap it on top. Oh. These are like my favorite glitters. Hell yeah. Now I'm gonna throw on a lash. I'm gonna do like a spiky lash. I do clusters. Milani, highly rated. Lash extensions. And then for the clusters, the God Venus lash clusters with spikes. And I've done a full-length tutorial on how to do lash clusters before. Oh, well, I should use some glue. Hold up. Grab my tweezers, grab my glue, little dot of glue on the cluster. The inner corner is going to be the smallest. We're going to go to longest at the end. Oops. No. I don't know how I managed to get glue all over that one, but it like exploded everywhere. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna do it right. A little glue on the cluster. Underneath, pow. A little glue on the cluster. Underneath. I'm gonna get you, my pretty. Boom. Okay. Now we need a 14. Cool. Oop. And then an 18. All right, and now my lashes are done. I got like a tiny bump of mascara on the bottom, but that always happens to me because my bottom lashes always touch my, I guess, lash line. But it's fine because it's dry, and look, boom, it's gone now. It takes 2 seconds. That's another thing about like tubing mascara is it like dries completely and it's easy to like correct if you smudge it somewhere on accident. Yeah. Oh, that's almost the whole look. I'm gonna put on some lip gloss because I love a glossy lip. Ooh, I know the one I want to. This e.l.f. plumping. Talk That Taupe. I love these e.l.f. ones. What is it called? The Plumping Glow Reviver Lip Oil. And it's not like, it doesn't sting or anything. It's just kind of minty. I lied, I want more. So that's alright. But I want juicy and glitter. So this has like holographic glitter. It's the Cotton Candy Tokidoki lip gloss. Yeah. Sparkle like diamond and sky. And that's the whole look. I'm gonna go do my hair. Put on something cute to wear. And that's how I do that. Do you like it?